Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, there's supposed to be world peace, right? Or the world is supposed to be at peace, right? Alright? Or whichever title Yahweh Shah sees fit I use. But Lord wills, brothers can see on the post, I have this, Slack can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Jerusalem Post. And it says, violence erupts in Jerusalem in most violent night in capital in years. Alright, and why I titled the video, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the world is supposed to be at peace, right? According to the prophecies, when the true biblical Israelites, 12 tribes of the children of Israel, all right, which those people in the land, they only claim one tribe or maybe or two, Judah and the Jews and Levi, which is Levi, supposed to be Levi. When the true children of Israel have been put back in the land of Israel, all 12 tribes, by the way, not just two, all 12 tribes, all right, there's supposed to be no more violence on the earth, especially in the land of Jerusalem. All right, no more violence. The only violence that's supposed to be going on is when one of the other nations get out of line and you have to put hands on him when he breaks the law or something like that. All right, because the children of Israel will all be perfect, but the other nations won't be perfect, so they'll still go off and commit iniquity. They'll commit sins, and for that you'll judge them. Rather it be, it's just a foot up their ass anyway. All right, just a straight up foot in their ass anyway, because especially Esau. All right, the scriptures say, "He that leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Esau had his foot up our ass, in his captivity. So we're gonna put a foot in his ass in his captivity in the kingdom of heaven. All right, but that's the only violence that's supposed to be going on when the true children of Israel have been put back in the land of Israel. All right, again, when one of the other nations go off, break one of the Lord's laws, all right, then they'll get whoopings, or they're just gonna get beaten anyways in slavery. We'll just whoop them anyway in slavery. That's the only violence that's supposed to be going on. As far as wars, like nations, ain't gonna be no Philistines versus the nation of Israel versus the Philistines anymore. Ain't gonna be no more of that. Ain't gonna be no more the Israelites versus the nation of Ham, one of the other Hamite nations, or the nation of Israel versus Esau. All right, ain't gonna be no more of that. All the other nations will be in subjection to the nation of Israel. All right, when the true biblical Israelites have been put back in the land of Israel. But as you can see, of course, the still wars going on. You got Ukraine and Russia dropping bombs on Ukraine like rain over there. All right, you got that going on. You got wars all over the place. Wars been going on. It really ever since they've been back in the land. Wars have increased, really. All right, but again, especially in the land of Israel, there's supposed to be no violence there. But look, violence erupted in Jerusalem, in most violent night in capital in years. It's one of the most violent nights ever. 2 policemen injured possibly by pipe bombs. Jerusalem ain't supposed to be no pipe bombs. All pipe. It's supposed to be done away with. Ain't supposed to be no more pipe bombs. All right. Jerusalem mayor car pinned with rocks on his way to Sukkot event in East Jerusalem. Slovakia. 2 Israeli police officers were injured and 9 Palestinians were arrested between Wednesday night and Thursday morning as violence broke out against Jerusalem. It's like violence broke out across Jerusalem, Slovakia, and parts of West Bank. Yeah, they ain't gonna let you read it, man. Slovakia, okay. Surrounding IDF operations in Sahafat and Nopos, if I pronounce that right, and a visit by Jews to Joseph's temple. Arabs riot through Makkah. And look, Arabs, they're not supposed to be able to come up against you. They've been at war with the Philistines ever since they've been in that land. Arab rioters through Molotov cocktails. Ain't supposed to be no more cocktails on the earth, man. All right, and rocks and fire. Supposed to be no more machine guns, no more tanks, no more none of that. All that stuff supposed to be been done away with years ago. All right, and fire fireworks towards Israeli forces throughout East Jerusalem, starting early in the evening. Jerusalem mayor, I'm gonna try to pronounce his name. Car was also pinned with rocks on his way to. Yeah, come on, man. And where's the 144,000? The 144,000 is supposed to be able to take care. If it was supposed to go down, where's the Lord Yahushua? Where's King David? All right, they could have easily took care of that problem a long time ago. All right, but the Lord was just sitting 144,000 to eliminate that problem. One member of the 144,000 could have eliminated that problem. They're supposed to have spiritual powers. All right, why didn't the mayor just take off into the air and just fly and just people that was throwing rocks at his car jump out the car and fly and then hurt him? Why didn't he do that? He's supposed to have spiritual powers too. All right, just more proof, man. Those people ain't the people. It's just more proof. All right, and that evidence has been out there for years. That proof has been that proof has been out there for years. That evidence has been out there for years that the people in the land of Israel ain't the people. All right, but nobody challenges them. Vocab Malone, none of them challenge them. None of them go up to the synagogues and knock on the door and say, "Well, let's read Isaiah the 2nd chapter. Let's see what it says." Or let's go into Isaiah the 11th chapter and let's see what it says. I've never heard none of them Christians or nothing do that. Go to the synagogues and knock on the door and question them about these scriptures. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. And the word of Isaiah, the son of God, concerning Judah and Jerusalem, all right, which is the northern and southern kingdom. All right, so the whole 12 tribes is supposed to be there, not just one tribe or two tribes, mainly one. They just claim the Jews. And this should come to pass in the last days, that in the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established to the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. All nations flowing into the land of Israel right now? No, people are over there fighting them. The Palestinians are over there fighting them. And many people shall go and say, "Come ye, and let us go up to the mountains of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways." Is anybody going to the people over there? But all nations going to the people over there to learn the ways of the Lord? No. They don't teach the ways of the Lord. All right? They're not pushing the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? And his ways, and we will walk in the paths of out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the words of the Lord of Jerusalem. And he shall rebuke among the nations, shall judge among the nations, and rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. And nations shall not lift a sword anymore, neither shall they learn war anymore. What's going on in Ukraine right now? Again, the Russians are dropping bombs on them Ukrainians like rain, man. The violent night in Jerusalem, throwing cocktails and stuff. All that stuff's supposed to have been done away with a long time ago. This definitely ain't supposed to be going on in the land of Israel. And where's the streets paved with gold? The scriptures say the streets are supposed to be paved with gold. I don't like gold to me. All right. Where's the palaces? Where's the it's just garbage, man. But again, nobody questions those people. Nobody questions those people. They should not learn war anymore. So ain't supposed to be no more wars, man. There's still wars going on. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Therefore thus has forsaken thy people in the house of Jacob, because they replenish from the east, and the soothsayers like the Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers. All right, that's pretty much it. So again, where's the why is there still fighting going on in the land of Israel? All right, this is Isaiah chapter 11. Let's see where to start. I'll start at 6. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. And the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the little child shall lean on them. And the cow and the bear shall feed, and the young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. And as the suckling child shall play on the hole of the ass, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockroach's den. So nothing happens to your children. None of your children will be hurt. None of our children will be hurt. They can play with poisonous snakes. They can play with bears, whatever they want, lions, whatever. Nothing's going to happen to them. Why? Because we'll all be perfect. All right, and there'll be no reason for the Lord to punish us. Scripture say the issues of death belong to the Most High. So if we're all perfect, and the Scripture say the wages of sin is death, all right, if we're not committing sin anymore, there'll be no reason for the Lord to kill us anymore, or punish us, or hurt us anymore. We won't commit sin anymore. None of us. None of the nation of Israel will. All right, and this should here's the point, verse 9. This should not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth should be full of the knowledge of the Lord, and the waters cover the sea. Right, so it said this should not hurt none nor destroy in my holy mountain. So no Israelite is supposed to be able to get hurt. So like it. So again, what's up with this? What's going on with this? It says 2 police injured. And nobody's supposed to be able to get hurt. And a pipe bomb. No, nobody. If they were really, also like a lot of froze on me. But if they was really Israelites, all right, they would bomb it. No, it's not supposed to hurt them. Not supposed to be able to hurt them. All right, because again, they have spiritual powers, and again, we won't commit sin anymore, so there'll be no reason for the Lord to jack us up anymore. All right. But that's it, though, man. You know, the evidence is overwhelming that those people ain't the people, but nobody questions them except for us. All right, we're the only ones that question them. No Christian group is going to go out there and question them and ask them about this or none of that. They're the people, and everybody else supposed to just be, supposed to believe it. Even though they fit none of the prophecies, they don't look like the people or none of that. All right, everybody but just supposed to believe, just shut up and believe these are the people, but nobody questions them, man. All right, but everybody questions us. There's no way we could be the Israelites. No way possible we could be the Israelites. All right, no way possible. Oh, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. They ain't talking about the transatlantic slave trade or thou should discontinue for thy heritage. They ain't talking about y'all. Y'all are Hamites. Y'all are Africans. Hey, man, at the end of the day, we'll see. We'll see at the end of the day, man. All right. But these people don't fit none of the prophecies, man. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.